Sheryl Sandberg, Chief Operating Officer of Facebook, wants to ban the word bossy.
Average Dude has something to say about...
This world never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, Sheryl Sandberg, Chief Operating Officer of Facebook, wants to ban the use of the word bossy. And boy, does she have quite a following on this. A whole bunch of idiots from celebrities, because when it comes to leading by example, yeah, celebrities are the ones that you want to follow. Oh, God. And yeah, take a look at all the, do a Google search or anything. Just look at all these articles that'll come up. The Huffington Post is the one that truly catches, heaven's sakes. Eve Tomincioglu, I'm sorry for butchering your last name, Eve, but you have got to be kidding me. The title of her, link down below, the title of her article, quote, Sheryl Sandberg's bossy ban is bossy. So what? Oh, really? A quote. So what? I'd be proud if all young girls, including my daughter, would scream from the hilltops, I'm bossy. As a parent, myself, that's the last thing that I would want. And because there's a difference between being bossy and being a leader. Okay, and Eve even, look, it's that article, because she'll, quote, here's the definition of bossy, get ready for it. The word domineering is in there. And she's like, yes, we should all be full of vinegar and shout from the hill. You've got to be kidding me, Eve. That is the last thing that we need. We have enough people, male, female, black, white, and everything in between in the world, trying to boss and dominate everyone else. It's all about control. There's no gender requirement there. You've got to be kidding me. And there's a difference between being a leader and being bossy. Okay? A leader is by example. The other one is forced control. Abuse. Heaven's sakes, this is not about gender. This is about power. Abuse of power. Bossy people are bullies. They abuse their power and try to dominate and force control over other people who do not deserve to be dominated or forced into doing what they don't want to do. It's ridiculous. There's no gender requirement here. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. Boys and girls can be bossy. Imagine that, equality. Oh, man. And females know that other females can be bossy. I mean, females know that other females can be bullies. You've got to be kidding me. Girls know that other girls can be bad, mean, and cruel. Every single female learns this on the playground. They're not all sugar and spice. And this is why this ban is a ridiculous idea and is destined to fail, okay? Who does it reward? It rewards those with the bad behavior. It further victimizes the victims. I mean, victims, boys and girls. Girls get bullied and bossed around by other girls. Not just boys. You've got to be kidding. This is not about gender. And females know this. Hey, God. If you ban the use of the word, I mean, if you really ban the use of the word, you are further victimizing the victims here. If they're being grabbed by the arm, pulled, forced into doing something that they don't want to do, and what have you, the least that they can do is call that person bossy. That's the least that you're going to take that away too? Unbelievable. But let's take a good long look as to why Sheryl is really doing this, because it's really all about Sheryl. Yeah, Sheryl needs to remember that she's in charge of Facebook, not the rest of the world, and what kind of words that they are allowed to say. She needs to look up, if she needs to look up the meaning of certain words, she needs to look up narcissistic personality disorder or megalomaniac, because these definitely apply to her. Okay, Sheryl is all about herself. She's very selfish in that respect. Don't let her fool you into thinking that she's doing it for the little girls. Okay? Facebook has always had a problem and something that she has not solved. Humiliation and bullying problems, okay? When you start off on Facebook, you have the ability to, if someone wants to be a friend, you have to accept that friendship first, okay? You can accept or decline it. But after that, these people are allowed to humiliate the heck out of you, post whatever videos, pictures, tag your name, without you having any control over it. Instead, Facebook gives you the ability to take off the tag after the damage is done. This humiliation has been a problem for years. The abuse of social media has been an issue. And let's face it, Sheryl is not interested in truly solving the problems for the average person. No! She's all about her bottom dollar and the bottom line of Facebook. Okay? Because taking care of that problem doesn't solve Facebook's bottom line. Oh no. They want to use your information, any information, even information that people posted about you that you did not authorize to be used. She wants that. She wants it out there because that makes Facebook money. She is all business in this respect, and she is all about herself. Don't let her con you into thinking that she's truly a champion or a hero for the little girls. The girls out there that are facing all this humiliation, all these horrible crap being posted on Facebook, Sheryl could do something about that. She's the chief operating officer, but clearly, after all these years, she hasn't done anything. So she's full of crap. Hey, God! Oh, that interview with her on the Wall Street Journal was really telling. Quote, from Sheryl, when my brother and sister describe our childhood, they will say that I never actually played as a child, but instead just organized other kids' play. That sounds a lot like control. Quote, at my wedding, they stood up and introduced themselves by explaining, hi, we're Sheryl's younger brother and sister, but we're really not her younger brother and sister. We're her first employees, employee number 1 and employee number 2. Really? Nothing questionable about that. I bet that she treated her siblings like number 1 and number 2. Pee and poop. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, megalomaniac and narcissistic personality disorder. It's all her way. Quote, when I was in junior high, wait for it, quote, one of my teachers pulled my best friend aside to warn her not to follow my example. Nobody likes a bossy girl, the teacher warned. You should find a new friend who will be a better influence on you. Narcissistic. This was not about Sheryl. This was about her friend not learning to treat other people like crap. Not learning to treat other people like sock puppets that can be controlled. Let's wrap this up. Okay, to wrap this all up, there was a lesson to be learned here by Sheryl, and she refused to learn it at all. Okay, this is not about you, Sheryl. This is about all those boys and girls out there on the playground that don't deserve to be dominated. Pulled by the arm so that people like you can force them to do what you want them to do. You, Sheryl Sandberg, by your actions are bossy. Bossy, 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 bossy. And if you don't like that, tough. Grow up, Sheryl.